Every manufacturer these days is being told how important data is. We all know that we've got to have big data. We need IoT, the Internet of Things. We need IIoT, the Industrial Internet of Things. And all that is about data. But if we just collect it and don't leverage it, we've just added to cost and complexity and haven't done anything of use. So how do we leverage that data? Well, by definition, it means we use it to make better decisions. So what kinds of data do you need to make the decisions that would help you be more effective today? It may be something, I'll call it basic, like unplanned downtime of your equipment. Planned downtime we can deal with, but unplanned costs a fortune. So how could we capture data to help us understand and eliminate unplanned downtime on our equipment? Now, I know that it's not always just the equipment. Sometimes people don't come to work. Sometimes the material comes late. And those are different data questions. But the equipment speaks to us if only we'll listen. And we need to collect the data to help understand what it's telling us. So maybe you need to know about levels of fluids, pressures, whatever. Maybe you need to know about changes in levels, pressures, whatever. So say, what is the condition of this equipment that provides information to me that helps me plan for downtime, for maintenance, for repairs, that helps me predict what's going to happen so I don't have unplanned downtime? And there are certainly a lot bigger issues as you get more into the data, where you can use it to help equipment talk to equipment and help run your operations in a more efficient and effective way. But if you haven't got the basics in place, the big picture looks great, but you're not going to be able to really draw it. So we need to look at how do we leverage the data. Making decisions is one, and I've given you an example of how some simple data could help you make better decisions to give your equipment more uptime so that you can better service your customers and your markets and make life less frustrating for your employees. What's other data? Well, you've got tons of it in your ERP system, probably a lot of it that you don't believe. So we call that small data because that's really data you already have that's internal, that allegedly you're using to make decisions. But often we don't really believe it and we use something else to make the decisions. So question the quality of your data, understand why you want to use it, understand what kind of problems you're trying to prevent, and understand who's going to make the decision with that data. Who's going to implement that change that we've discovered? It's not enough to have data come into an engineer and have them say, yes, this is the problem, without knowing who is going to do something with that, who is going to make the change that makes a difference. Again, we're not interested in interesting but irrelevant. We want interesting and important change data. Leverage it. Don't just collect it.